Good evening, Las Vegas fans.
People in here.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely time we've had so far. I'm exhausted already, but it's 9 o'clock local time, so it's still plenty of nightlife yet to go.
Yep. It just popped up the invite. It says 9:10, but it says we were live already.
Whatever, we're live. So.
Yep.
Hi. This is our view.
Yeah. I don't know if they can see it.
Well, you can see it. We got.
Nope, we're turned sideways again.
What? Oh my goodness. Well, they'll still see it. Internet.
Yep. It just paused a little bit. Just lay it the other way, and then we'll just go from there.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Hi, everybody. It's on.
Alright, we're going to try this again now, shall we?
Hey, Chris is trying to get it to set up so you can see us all. So sorry for the view.
And we're not sideways.
Oh. Oh.
There we go.
We're gonna have to learn a better camera angle for this, or use our laptop.
Something, anyway. Oh. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Says the lag is really bad.
We don't have a very stable Wi-Fi connection right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just wanted to say hi. We actually made it. We haven't died.
We come home tomorrow. We go home tomorrow. We said we'd go live once we were here, so.
We're not going to be on too long. We just wanted to let you know that we are here. We're getting some great stuff. We're excited to show it to you. Hopefully, here in the next few minutes, you'll be able to see a nice little show, part of a show from our hotel room. Our
hotel room has an awesome view. And we didn't even ask for an upgrade. It was actually kind of awesome that we just happened to get this room.
And yeah, our compatriots did not get as good a view, so maybe they knew we were YouTubers. I don't know. Yeah, right.
Actually, a lot of the casinos are very camera friendly. It's highly surprising.
That was a bit of a surprise to me as well, but
because we walked through a lot of the casinos, because a lot of everything is connected. So walking through the casino with a GoPro strapped to you, one security guard stopped us, and we thought that it was because we were actually. Okay.
Yeah.
He just wanted to check out our GoPro.
He wanted to check it out, and he's like, we should really actually be wearing these as well for different things around the casino, because apparently some of the higher ups, what they'll do to check to see how well the security is doing and how well they can answer their questions, they'll secretly come down and just interact with the security guards.
Yeah. It's a lot to take in. We've changed a lot of our plans this whole trip. I didn't get to do the zip line. I should have booked it ahead of time, and I didn't. And I learned pretty quick and pretty fast that things book up fast here. So
yeah,
if you can book things ahead of time, do it. Not kidding.
If you want to get a table at a sit-down restaurant for 4 people, you're going to have to book a couple days in advance, or be like. For example, we tried to get into Gordon Ramsay Burger tonight, which is just right down the street. We wanted a table for 8:30. They said we won't take any reservations for 2.5 hours before that. So earliest they would take a reservation at 6 o'clock, already gone by the time we, tried to get on the website.
Yeah. We decided to not go to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. Driving on the street, even just walking, trying to do crosswalks is scary enough. So we changed our mind about doing the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam.
Driving is very aggressive here, yes, and
we still haven't seen half the strip. We've only made it to like one half of the strip.
We made it to the north end of the strip and just past the Miracle Mile.
Yes.
That's about as far. Tonight we want to get down to the south end of the strip, at least for a little bit to see what's down there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot to take in, and
if you have a very, very weak nose or weak stomach, I mean, I hate to say this, even on Fremont Street, the bus stop, because we actually been taking the bus, it's been really cheap compared to Uber and stuff, and the bus stop smelled like pee. It's been a lot of smells.
And the rest of the air smells green.
Yeah, that, if you know what I mean. Because it is legal in this state, so everywhere you walk, you're constantly getting a contact high.
It's great.
Yeah. It's been quite fun. We took in a show. Our friends that came with us took in 2 different shows. But if you're coming, so far we've learned like the weekend is where some of the best stuff is. Even though it's higher rates, it's just harder to do a lot of. It's a lot more to do on the weekends. Like a lot more shows planned for the weekend.
Live entertainment.
And that. We took in a burlesque show. That was phenomenal because I wanted to take in a burlesque show here in Vegas.
The average show runs about 70 to 75 minutes. So it's not like it's taking up a giant portion of your evening, and they're able to get in 2 different shows, 2 different performances per night. So if you want to block off an hour and a half and take in a show, anywhere from 50 to 75 to I believe the Cirque du Soleil shows run around 175 to 200 depending.
Yeah, and those shows actually. There's like 4 different Cirque du Soleil shows here, so you can see Michael Jackson, the Beatles, Love, Mystery, and O. O is right across the street from us at the Bellagio, actually. So that's the exciting show we're kind of hoping to get you guys to see. We can actually see part of it from our hotel room window.
Yeah. Can't get the whole thing, but we could actually get a decent amount, especially when the fountains go up really high.
Yeah, like I said, the buses here are actually really cheap. So we got a 3-day bus pass for $20 a person, and it takes you all the way from one end of the strip all the way out to Fremont Street, the old downtown, and back. I mean, we rode it today. Today we actually did a surprise vow renewal for our friends because their 10-year wedding anniversary is in 2 days, and we booked that ahead of time, and the road was tore up, so we had to walk. We had to walk on some pretty scary streets, but
we got to see the real Las Vegas.
Oh, everywhere you see the real Las Vegas, there's a lot of homeless people here. It's just quite amazing. You walk out the back door of this hotel, and which we've taken quite a few times to go to a breakfast restaurant that we've all really seemed to like, and
$6.99 steak and eggs, can't beat it.
And it just, it just was, it's amazing. They're sleeping under the stairs, on the bridges. It's really neat because, I mean, like, you don't have to do too many actual crosswalks. The only crosswalks you go through are the roads that go into the hotels. It's amazing to see.
A lot of pedestrian bridges, which is really helpful with traffic, so.
And the lights, it's everything. We did actually last night, we did the high roller, which is the giant Ferris wheel. and
Half an hour long. You got up to about 550 feet in the air.
and our friend who's afraid of heights actually went on it.
Had
She
themselves
actually
a great
really,
time.
yeah, she really enjoyed it. We were actually gonna get her to do the zip line too. She actually was starting to go like, okay, I can do this, and it was booked.
Right.
So, but I mean, hopefully we have enough footage for at least a couple videos. We're gonna try to get more. It's just so much footage. There's going to be a lot of editing.
There's a lot to take in, and there is a lot that we just wanted to experience before we filmed it. So
the Bellagio fountains go off every 15 minutes
at night.
Here we go. They started.
They started. All right, let's take them out.
We're gonna take you and give you guys a view of the Bellagio fountains. So they're right over the edge of the hotel. Let's see if I can get them in. You can see. I don't know if I can get them in there, if I'm getting them in there or not.
Well, you look at the.
It's not.
We're getting too much of a reflection from the window.
No. They're there. The big blue building, they're on the edge. You can kind of see them. There they go. But it is a good view. Very good view of the strip. Look at all the lights.
You got the Rio down the way. Of course, our sign, Caesar's Palace, is across the street. It's a 5-minute walk to get in, to get to outside of it. Probably another 5 to get inside of it. It's right next to the Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
In Paris. Can't see it.
Yep. It's hidden behind the buildings. But the giant Paris fountain, or Paris Eiffel Tower is there. Drop the phone. Woohoo!
Don't drop the phone.
Ugh. There we go.
Should be locked in place now.
Yep. Hey.
And we really can't complain about the price of the hotel that we're staying at. I'll be honest with you.
Troy asked us to go out on the street.
$35 a night.
Yeah. We could probably go out on the street. How do you feel about that?
Well, by the time we get down there, we might actually be able to see the next show.
Yeah, we could take you down on the street.
We have to take you through the hotel, though.
Yeah.
And we may lose you because of signal, but
yeah, everything.
Otherwise, we've got some footage we can put up in a video soon.
Yeah. If we don't get flagged for noise and stuff, we can go out on the street. But like I said, maybe we'll save that for our actual videos because it's so much.
I think we should.
Save it for the videos.
Yeah, save it for the videos.
The music changes every.
Also, that way, if there is a copyright issue, we can fix it and show it to you before we get a strike. We don't want to get a bad reputation.
It's been so busy. We've been coming late at night, which is it's 11 o'clock our time back in the Midwest, and it's 9 o'clock here.
Yeah.
So us going to bed is going to bed at 2, 3 in the morning, but it's only like 10, 12 here because we're just exhausted. The last couple nights, my head has hit the pillow literally, and I've been out cold, cold, and it's been insane. They're talking about ice cream. There's a nice little what is it? Ben and Jerry's ice cream
In the bazaar, yeah, there is.
In the bazaar, right out in front of our hotel.
1 scoop cone, $7.
Yeah, yeah. It's expensive.
I'll go to CVS and get a spoon.
Yeah, it's the heat hasn't been too bad. Our friends are taking it a little bit harder than I think we are.
Well,
But
yeah.
I mean, if you walk in and out of the buildings too, in and out of the buildings, or you walk past some of the buildings, or the casinos, everything,
Yeah,
and it blasts cold air.
The ones with outdoor dining, they'll have air conditioning blowing through the outdoor
Yeah, they
dining
have
area.
like cold misters blowing. But
Well,
it's never been humid hot. It's always been sunny hot. We got the air conditioning in our room turned down to 86 right now because that's the lowest it goes, but we had to turn it back up.
oh,
Or 68. Dyslexic.
86. Pool though, our pool was nice. We actually are staying at one of the hotels that doesn't heat their pools, and it was nice to get in there because it was warm, but it wasn't too warm and it wasn't too cold. It was warm from the heat outside, but it only felt like it was about 85, 90 degrees, so it still felt like lukewarm. It felt good compared to where we were.
The Bally's pool, the Bally's hotel that we're staying at, is it's the only one that has a 12-foot deep end pool, and it's the only pool on the strip that's not heated, from what I heard. And it's really nice because the elevators go right down to the pool floor level, so you don't have to walk all the way through the casino, all the way through the hotel.
In your swimwear.
In your swimwear. You just drop down to the pool floor level, walk past the food court, and you're right there. It's awesome. And our friends took the monorail today, and they actually really enjoyed it. We didn't take the monorail because that expense for one day of riding on the monorail train just was not something I wanted to do. Our friends are getting ready to meet for food.
Alrighty, that means we should probably wrap it up. We wanted to say joining us in Las Vegas for even just a few minutes, give you a little taste and what's going to be coming up in the near future.
Fantastic. Everything we've experienced is fantastic. We've been trying to get the best views for everybody. It's been packed.
Very much so. A lot of traffic, even with the Delta variant picking up. They're starting to actually, at midnight local time, employees of indoor places will actually be required to wear masks again.
Yeah.
And they're strongly suggesting that if you're going to be in a room with 250 or more people, that even if you have the vaccine, you're going to be required to mask. Not required, but recommended to mask up.
Yeah, they're starting the mask mandates a little bit here. You have to wear a mask to ride the bus. So it's a double-decker bus. It's kind of fun. But you have to wear a mask to ride the bus, and it's so weird. It's really weird. It's really hard to wear a mask when you're riding the bus.
After not having worn one at all for the last month and a half. So, anyway, we need to get some food. You guys need to get some sleep. It's late.
Yeah, it's late for you guys. But we just wanted to pop on and do a live. Like I said, we'll show you the fountains in our video if you couldn't see them, but you could see the awesome view with all the lights and everything, and we froze. So,
thanks everybody for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Nice to see everybody, and I know Rosie was on. We were trying not to interfere with her, and it looked like she was wrapping up. So, Rosie, if you see this, we weren't trying to hone in on your time too much, especially since it's 9 o'clock here.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.